Hey guys, Eric or Isaiah53 here, and today I am recording my third video of today because I just got some extra time and I want to pump out these videos for you guys. Today I want to talk about Call of Duty 2016, Space Warfare, true, not true, will it be cool, will it not be cool, so on and so forth, and all that good stuff. Alright, so there's a little bit of drama going on right now. Yesterday, T. Martin, and for those of you who may not know, T. Martin is a major Call of Duty YouTuber. I'm pretty sure if you're watching me, you've heard of T. Martin. He uploaded a video talking about why he does not think Call of Duty in space will be a bad thing. And he gave his list of reasons. Some of his reasons I actually do agree with. And then the comment section blew up. He got more dislikes than he did likes on the video, which for YouTubers like him, that's very rare. So then he made a follow-up video that was titled about T. Martin, I'm not even going to say it, you can look at it. But basically people were accusing him of being in bed with Activision and not being able to say anything negative about Activision. No matter what they do, it will always be good because they pay his bills and keep his lights on because they produce Call of Duty, which is how he makes his money by talking about Call of Duty videos. Well, anyway, he wanted to clarify and say, that's not true, I just really think it's going to be a good game and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about him. I'm just saying that the idea that the next Call of Duty being made by Infinity Ward could be in space is really controversial, and a lot of people don't like the idea. I want to give you my thoughts and opinions, let you know where I stand, and go from there. Well, my initial thoughts were, it's not true. I don't think it's going to happen because that just sounds absurd and bizarre, and the history of Call of Duty does not support that, so why would they do that? However, more and more and more supposed quote-unquote leaked content, leaked footage, leaked information is coming out about this topic. And for those of you who may not know, nothing ever gets leaked unless the studio actually wants it to. Every year something about Call of Duty supposedly gets leaked. No, it's the studio themselves secretly putting things out there so people will start talking about it and planting the idea in your heads of what might come, just to get an early reaction to see what people are how people are going to start responding to it so that they can start preparing for the criticisms and how they're going to respond to it. That's how it actually works. Nothing actually gets leaked, just FYI. But anyway, getting back to the story. So all this supposed leaked information, is coming out about Call of Duty being in space. Now, anybody can make up a rumor and say that it's leaked information, and then there be absolutely no truth to it whatsoever. But if we're assuming it's not true, then there's really no video to make. But if we're assuming it's true, let's talk about what that could mean. Everyone in the Call of Duty community right now is pretty upset with the fact that we went from Black Ops 2, which was probably the last great game in the Call of Duty franchise, to Call of Duty Ghost, which most of the community is divided over that. A lot of people hate that game. I personally like the game. I never really appreciated it as much as I do now until after the game was over and Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 came out. Now looking back, I really did appreciate Call of Duty Ghost. I had a lot of fun on it. It was the first game that I had on my next-gen system. It was a really, really nice memory that I still cherish to this day, where me and my best friend would get together. We would play this game for hours on end, make it the Master Prestige. I made my first fairly successful YouTube video series on it. And I got a lot of good memories with Call of Duty Ghost. That being said, I'm not saying it's a great game because it's not a great game. I would call it a decent game. I would call it a good game, but it does not fit the definition of great. The last Call of Duty that fit the definition of great would be Call of Duty Black Ops 2, in my personal opinion. After Call of Duty Ghosts, we get Advanced Warfare, which I don't mean to step on anybody's toes. I don't mean to offend anyone. I like to call it Advanced Crap Fair because I think it's horrible. I think it's garbage. I don't like the game. I never even made it all the way to the first Prestige, just for the simple fact that I didn't like the game. I didn't like anything about the game. I couldn't stand it. Then Black Ops 3 comes out. I played the beta, was absolutely in love with the beta. Could not get enough of the beta. Could not get enough of it. Then the beta goes off, a few weeks go by, boom, the game comes out. I like Black Ops 3. I do not love it by any means at all. I still think Black Ops 2 was way better, and I still think Black Ops 2 was the last great game in the Call of Duty franchise. I don't think Black Ops 3 is a great game. I really don't. Even though we might not be bouncing off the walls well, technically you are bouncing off the walls, but just because you're not jumping super high in the air like you are in Advanced Warfare, you still got wall running, you still got these little booster packs. It's not boots on the ground. And I say all that to get to this point talking about Call of Duty in space. Everyone in the Call of Duty community wants the next Call of Duty to be boots on the ground. The moment that people start thinking about space warfare, the idea of boots on the ground completely goes out the window. It's not the fact that it's not possible, because T. Martin brought up a good point. Star Wars Battlefront technically takes place in space. However, they're primarily boots on the ground, a little bit of jetpacking here and there, but for the most part, there's no wall running. It's all boots on the ground. Okay, that works okay for the Star Wars universe, but technically, in space, there is no gravity. And on the moon, there is no gravity. So you could put a map, like Destiny, for example, has a multiplayer map on the moon. Well, on the moon, it's boots on the ground. People aren't hopping around. That's technically not true to what the moon actually is. And Call of Duty could very well do the exact same thing. They could say, oh, here's Mars, here's Venus, here's the moon. And I know the moon doesn't have gravity, not sure about the other ones, but all that aside, and they could say it's going to be boots on the ground and all that, but it kind of doesn't make sense, right? Like, sure, they're giving us what we want, boots on the ground, but why would you give us boots on the ground in space, but then here on Earth, we have Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3? That literally makes no sense to me at all. In my mind, if you're going to space, that's the time you want to do something like Black Ops 3 or even Advanced Warfare. But if you're here on Earth, you really need to be doing boots on the ground. So personally, part of me kind of thinks it could be cool, and I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't think anything at this point could be any worse than Advanced Warfare. So I will definitely buy the game. I'll get it on day one. I'll pay full price for it. I will give it a chance. But if I had it my way, and really I know a lot of people want to go back to World War II and all that stuff and have that type of style. Personally, I just want boots on the ground. And I really don't want to go too far back. I don't want to go back to World War II or something like that and be limited on the types of weapons and be limited on the types of kill streaks. I prefer the Modern Warfare style. That's the type of style that I like. Or the Black Ops 2 style, where we have modern, current, up-to-date weapons and kill streaks and things like that. Because when you go back to things like World War I or World War II, you can't bring in a modern-day weapon. You can't bring in all these awesome kill streaks, and you can't bring in just all this stuff. Like, there's several kill streaks and several weapons and perks that you just can't have because they will not be real in that time period. They won't match the time period. So personally, I want the next Call of Duty to be boots on the ground. I don't care if it's in space or World War II or whatever. My primary focus is to have boots on the ground, get rid of the wall running, get rid of the jetpacks, get rid of all this Advanced Warfare futuristic movement, get rid of all that, put the boots on the ground 100% all the way. And then after that, my secondary thing would be I'd rather it take place more like a Modern Warfare style, or maybe even do a Call of Duty Ghosts 2. I know a lot of people don't like Call of Duty Ghosts. Okay, that's fine. You don't like it. That doesn't mean that Call of Duty Ghosts 2 will not be a good game. That's not what that means at all. It doesn't mean that they can't learn from their mistakes, make it better, and make a Ghost 2 that actually works, that people like. Prime example, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, love the game. Modern Warfare 2, love the game. Modern Warfare 3, while a lot of people love the game, I hate that game. I cannot stand Modern Warfare 3. I just think it was a bad game. There was something different about it. I just did not like the game. But now because I didn't like that game, did that mean that Modern Warfare 2 or COD 4 was bad? Absolutely not. If they went on to make a Modern Warfare 5, does that mean that will be bad? Absolutely not. Or Modern Warfare 4, I meant. Does that mean that would be bad? Absolutely not. So the point that I'm getting at here is that they could make a Call of Duty Ghost 2, and it could be the best Call of Duty we've ever seen if they pull it off right. In terms of the in space and all that, I don't really know if it's true. All I know for sure is that if it's true, I don't see how they're going to give us boots on the ground. I really don't think that's going to happen. It wouldn't make sense. Why take us to space just to keep us on the ground? That makes no sense at all. But hey guys, time to tell. Let me know if you think I'm just crazy. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you want Call of Duty to go to space? Do you want Call of Duty to go back to World War II? Do you want boots on the ground? Do you like the futuristic movement? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button, but more importantly, share it with a friend. If you are subscribed to me, and I hope you are, you should ideally like my content and want me to grow. If that's true, share it with a friend. That's the best way that this channel is going to grow. So share my content with your friends, only if you really like me. If you don't like me, that's fine. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like the video, share the video, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And until next time, Isaiah out. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you're following me on Twitter, and you can always catch me live streaming games on Twitch. The links will be in the description below. And until next time, this has been another video by Isaiah 53.